Good morning, beloved friend. In today's video, we're gonna be hanging out. I'm gonna show you a day in my life. I'm gonna show you what I eat, how I train, how I am getting ready for the school year. I'm actually gonna be homeschooling my children. They're gonna be in 6th grade and 8th. I'm gonna start the morning off right now by going to make a smoothie, and then I'm gonna head to the gym and train. Now that I've got my smoothie ready, I'm gonna head outside to catch some amazing sun. I have heard from a lot of sources that getting morning sun into your eyes is absolutely amazing.
You wanna go outside?
Wait. Feed him.
I'm doing a Bible study on Ruth right now. I gotta read my Bible. I can't play with dragons.
Now that I've gotten a little bit of God's word into my heart and mind, and I've journaled and been grateful for the day even before it started, I also have a date with my husband. We're going to dinner, so I'll be getting ready to go to the movies and dinner with my husband, so you're gonna get to see me get ready for that. We're gonna go to Temple, which is my favorite place to get matcha in Sacramento. It's super good. They sweeten it with honey, and it is delicious. P.S. This little shop is so cute. They have the cutest little things. If you are looking for something to wear, especially dresses, they have such cute stuff. And this is in Sacramento, obviously. I like to pick out my workouts before I get to the gym so that I'm ready and prepared. And I put my workouts that are exciting to me in a watch later list on my YouTube.
Today I'm going to be doing this dumbbell HIIT workout, 30-minute full body from Juice and Toya. I love their channel. They're so efficient. They have so many different workouts. I think without knowing, when you do something that's good for you, you also inspire others to do the same. So it doesn't matter, like if you go, if you go on a 5-minute walk, that's still progress, that's still good. If you go on a 10-minute run, that's better than not a run at all, Oh my gosh, I don't think I've worked this hard on a workout than I have today. I had lots of really good energy, but the one thing I have learned is that showing up is 99% of the battle. Getting yourself outside to go on a walk, getting yourself to the gym, getting yourself to push play on that Pilates video or that HIIT workout, or playing outside with your kids basketball, or playing with your puppy outside throwing the ball, just whatever it is that you can do to move your body. It's going to benefit your mental health more than you possibly think or imagine. I know for me it has in such a big way, and it's been through the consistency of not having it be this like all or nothing mentality, which I had before, and it really stopped my progress. Because if you're just all in, you're not gonna do perfect workouts every single day for an hour hardcore. Some days you're gonna feel less energy, some days you're gonna feel discouraged, you're gonna feel depressed, some days it's gonna be raining, you're not gonna wanna go outside. There's always gonna be life that gets in the way, but if you make it a point to go and move your body for at least 5, 10, 15 minutes, on a really good day, 30 minutes, on a really, really good day, an hour, you're gonna see incredible difference, not just in your body, because the physical appearance is like, it's awesome if you get to that point, but it's fleeting. It's not a hard, amazing why. It doesn't sustain your consistency in working out. At least it didn't for me. I needed a deeper why, and I had to write it down, honestly. I had to write, I want to be able to hold my grandchildren if God gives me life. I want to be able to walk with them and enjoy, being adventurous grandma if God gives me grandchildren, or whatever it is that I'm doing at however old age that I get to be. If God gives me life to 70, to 80, to 90, to 100, there are people that live to 100, and I think, oh my gosh, I'm 40. That's more than half of my life is ahead of me if I do happen to live to 100. what quality of life do I want? Do I want to be able to stand up on my own? And right now, it's like the most important aspect of being a 40-year-old woman is making sure that I'm hitting the gym with weight training, because that is creating good bone density. I don't know if you know this, but you start losing bone density at 30 as a woman, and your muscles are a great way. Like when you weight train, you're giving your muscle and your bones strength that you need in order to be able to walk when you're 70, 80, 90, to be able to, you know, prevent breaking a hip if you fall. So think of working out in a different way, or maybe if you're having a hard time being consistent with your gym experience, think of a true why that you would want to set for yourself, because I know when I have been really intentional about sitting down and journaling that, it has really changed and transformed the way that I see fitness, the way that I see myself training. When I'm lifting weights, I'm thinking this is for my 70-year-old self. This is to train for that part, that amazing part of being 80 or 90 or 100. But anywho, when I finish the gym, I like to declare God's word out of my mouth each day. And I do so either I have some scriptures on my phone, on my Notion that I've written down, or I have this little piece of paper in my car. This came out of the Alone Advantage book from Terry Savelle Foy. I'll read to you a few of the scriptures that I like to read out loud. I like to read 2 Chronicles 15:7. It says, I will be strong and not give up, for my work will be rewarded. God has given me the desires of my heart and making all of my plans succeed. Psalm 20:4. I delight myself in the Lord, and he will give me the desires of my heart. Psalm 37:4. I trust in the Lord with all of my heart and do not lean on my own understanding. In all my ways I acknowledge him, and he shall direct my path. Proverbs 3:5-6. One of the most important aspects of my day is getting close to God in whatever way, shape, or form that I can. It is from the moment that I wake up, acknowledging him and thanking him for my day, and kneeling down and saying, God, thank you for forgiving me. Thank you for your life, that you give up your one and only son so that I can have a life of freedom. After I just delight myself in the Lord in the morning, I like to read my Bible, but throughout the day, I have little check-in points with God. I like to use my Abide app on my phone to meditate on his word, and the Abide app on the phone is so good. They have so many amazing meditations. They have sleep meditations. They have meditations that, you know, target anxiety or depression or healing or anger. They have so many different ones that you can do, and it's so funny because when I'm like struggling or something, like the perfect one pops up and I'm like, oh, okay, God, of course you know me and you knew exactly what I needed to hear. I am off to do a little errand right now. We're gonna go to Trader Joe's.
Hey, I wish you could see yourself just sitting there on my chair. Staring at you, you don't even notice. Should've told you straight away. You don't have to be.
I am home, and I came home to my girls baking, and one of my favorite things that we bake are these amazing bagels. You guys, my husband started making them, and now we all love them. We love them. Okay, Haley. Hi.
Hi.
What are you making?
I'm making everything but the bagel seasoning. Bagels in this bowl, and then in this bowl over here, I'm making honey and cinnamon bagels.
So 2 types of bagels, and you make them with 2 ingredients.
Blanched almond flour from Costco. Plain organic Greek yogurt from Costco.
So then tell people what the ratio is.
For a regular serving, I did 2 servings so I could do different flavors, because that's what my dad told me to do. But when you want to do just one of these, like this size, without doing both of them combined, you do 2 cups of the almond flour and 1 cup of Greek yogurt. So you pour some in to be in the batter, and then right before you put it in the oven, you pour some on top. Stop. So about like this much of it. You get that from Trader Joe's.
Tablespoon or a teaspoon?
Tablespoon. Then you just mix it together. Just a little bit. That's good.
Okay.
Because
Why are you sitting down? You want everything but the bagel? Dodger, look at me if you want bagels. You want bagels, puppy? Give me a shake.
bagels.
Give me a
Shake.
Good boy.
All right, so we're moving on to the honey and cinnamon. Little dollop of honey. cinnamon. Whoa. Yes, ma'am.
So you have 2 flat pans and you get olive oil or avocado oil or whatever oil. You can do butter.
We're preheating the oven to 350. We're gonna show you the shape of the bagels. You can actually make them however you want. But we have found that having them a little flat makes them better.
It's easier to make.
Spread the honey about. Oh, these look so good. These are so good with like a latte or a matcha latte or a chai latte for fall.
Or tea.
Ooh, tea, yeah.
Like a chai
butter.
tea.
Chai
or
tea.
Spice.
Because you can transfer back to a little seasoning. Very nice.
That's why you don't want so much in the batter because you're going to put some on top.
I want extra on mine. You are set apart from me.
Are you excited? Yes.
After you're done baking or making the bagels, you're going to set the bake time, preheat the oven to 350 Fahrenheit, and then you're going to put it in for 12 or 13 minutes depending on if it's baked all the way.
And you want to make sure that you actually look because you can burn them easily because they're so thin. So you want to make sure you look and see what the dealio is. We're going to check them at 10 minutes. All right. Nice. Timer. 12 minutes. I just took out the bagels and I think they're going to be okay. We kind of treat our Fridays like the reset Sunday type of deal because Sundays are so busy for us with church. We usually have community group on Sunday nights, so Fridays is kind of like our really deep cleaning and getting everything organized. I've really enjoyed switching over to Fridays to be like our full focus on getting everything clean and ready, and we meal prep. We are planning a date tonight. Usually we don't go on a date on a Friday, and we all just do Team Reynolds cleanup, and everybody gets a job and everybody does a chore. If you are in the market for good food for your doggy, I absolutely recommend Sunday's Food for Dogs. It is really, really amazing food that is made from good stuff, and it doesn't have any meal in it. Which meal, you guys, if you read meal in the ingredients of Food for Dogs, that means it's food that's like, it could be decayed. It could be like carcass. It's like meat that could be dead meat, like chicken that has been dead. We alternate between this and then the farmer's dog. I get those packages in the mail and it's delivered to your door. Both of these are delivered to your door. What I love about this little guy from Amazon is that it has this little scooper that you can hang right here, which is really convenient. It looks adorable. It's linked down below if you're interested. Okay, so I am putting this little guy, putting her in here. All right, I really need a shower, but before the shower, I really need food. I'm gonna make that salad and then get into the shower so I can get ready for the date. We're gonna be making a salad for lunch with these teeny tiny tomatoes. You guys, I don't know about you, but this makes me happy, okay? Teeny tiny tomatoes are so adorable and they're so cute. This is a great way to get your veggies in. We're gonna be using red bell pepper, cut a cucumber, this little baby spring mix, and little pepper, a little salt. Sardines are so good for you. They have such great nutrients. You can also put the juice of the sardines. They are great for you as well. I do a little bit and then I just toss out the rest. I put tahini on this because it tastes so good and it masks the smell of the sardines that's super like, ugh. like to take a little cotton swab and I just pass it through to get all of that mascara that gets on your eyelids when you're doing your makeup. And this way you don't take off any of your eyeshadow. I like to get the little hairs to go in that way, and I pull down, straight down, holding this without releasing it, kind of like passing it through the hair. Like in the front of me, I want my curls to go back. It's nice to do it in sections so that you don't overwhelm yourself. You can look a little crazy for a minute, okay? And then on the back side, I go kind of alternating backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards to kind of give the hair some agility, you know? And the trick with this one is you want to start in the middle of your hair, then you flip, and then you come into the hair. Do you see how I'm kind of eating the hair until it comes so I don't see any of the ends of my hair? Then I curl up and hold for 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, and down. Really cute little bouncy. Put a little bit of hairspray. I love this one from Fakai. It's really nice. It has great lightweight hold, but it does not feel crunchy. I'm gonna leave them like that for a minute, and then I will go ahead and pass my fingers through them, but I just want to leave them like this for a sec so they can marinate a little bit. After this happens, it's really important for me to put everything away straight away. I think putting something away right now limits future. Always make sure to unplug your stuff. You always want to leave your hot tool somewhere that you can't get things on fire. So we're gonna leave that there and let it cool, and when it cools, I'll put it away. I love this color so much. It's so nice. I just discovered it the other day. I hadn't tried it for the lips. I had only tried it as a blush, but holy moly, I love it as a lip. It's the Beverly Hills color from Merit. I'm changing my Apple Watch band to this one that I just got at Nordstrom. I thought it was so beautiful because it goes with, you know, an outfit that I don't know whether I want gold or silver. Oh my gosh, I just really love this band. I think it works so beautifully with so many things. I will leave this link down below as well if you are curious. Actually, everything except for the dress, because I got it on Poshmark. The dress I got on Poshmark, so I can't link it, but maybe I'll link something that's similar. Here's the final look at the outfit. Now that it's pressed, we have the little sandals. Here's a better look at that makeup. I absolutely love the House Lab foundations. House Lab has my absolute heart with foundation. It just goes on so beautifully. It leaves your skin looking just like radiant skin. It just like a little bit of an undetectable foundation, quite honestly. And then the Merit on top of that, they pair so well together. I think it's just a match made in heaven. For using the Merit complexion stick as a concealer, and then the House Labs as a base for a night out, a special night that you want your makeup to last very long, but you want to look really nice and dewy, and then topping it all off with the Stay Beauty translucent powder, the Air Set powder, that is going to give it its longest longevity. And only do the T-zone, don't do the other parts of your face, and you will be golden. I promise you. You will love that combo. Okie doke. I'm gonna wait for my bow. I'm gonna go play with my girls. I'm gonna ask my girls if they want to play a round of Sleeping Queens while I wait for my husband to go on our date. I will show you the game because it is so fun. I did not want to learn how to play it because it sounded so
confusing, you guys. Like, it sounds so confusing, but I kind of just like went with it, and I just played and played until I did know how to play. And it's such a fun game. It's such a fun game. If you have kiddos, little kiddos, or kids in the teenage age, they're gonna love Sleeping Queens. Grab one. I will leave one link down below if you want as well, because it is a great game. That's your yummy rice.
So both of us really enjoyed this restaurant. We loved it. We loved the rice was so fluffy and good. What did you think about it, baby?
It was good. The nachos were delicious, and the steak was great. It was great. It's delicious. That's why I took us here.
Oh, well, you'd never been here before,
I
right?
have been here before.
Oh, you have?
I have.
Who'd you meet to eat?
Eddie McCauley.
Eddie McCauley. Well, from us to you, this is a great place to visit if you're in Sacramento. Back from our date, and it was such a fun night out. I love my husband. I'm so grateful that I got to go and spend some time with him. He was really sweet and asked some really awesome questions during our dinner that I want to share with you if y'all are going on a date or if you have some time with loved ones. He asked me, what is God doing in your life right now? And after I answered, I asked him the same question, and it was a great question to ask each other. We actually ended up talking a lot with that one question, so maybe another question would have been, how can I support you right now? How can I pray for you? These questions really get you to be more intimate with your spouse and your loved one, and I just pray that you would take inspiration from this vlog to find connection. Make sure that you ask questions of your spouse, because it's so important to be curious about who they are right now. I know for me and Doug, we've been married for 15 years, but we've changed so much that it's important for us to continue to be curious about one another and to learn who the person that we're married to now is. All right, I'm gonna get my makeup off and get into pajamas, but I need to just do that on my own tonight. Okay, we are gonna be changing these summer nails. Look, my nails are a little gray. We're gonna go get a fall inspired manicure, and I'm gonna show you what I get on my nails and my toes. So I will see y'all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching this. I pray that you know the depth, the length, and the width of God's love for you. I love you so much. Have a good night, and I'll see you in the next video. Adios.